Alert 7 News with coverage of the Permian Basin. You're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
All right, good morning, and thank you so much for streaming with us on this Monday morning. Very cold Monday morning, but that's okay.
Cold.
I'm cold.
It's chilly.
I'm cold.
Difference.
I think it's just cold in this newsroom.
I promise I am paying attention. I'm just getting the Facebook up. So
yes, so we can check out our Facebook comments.
Yes.
Let us know if you're watching and where you're watching from. We have so many great viewers during this first hour of Wake Up West Texas Extra. We want to know where you guys are watching us from, because you can take us with you wherever you go. You can watch your favorite First Alert 7 shows on our app. Download it now on your connected TV, phone, or tablet. Start your mornings with Wake Up West Texas Extra, or Wake Up West Texas from 5 to 7. Then there's the extra part, Wake Up West Texas Extra from 7 to 9 every weekday morning. You can watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page and our YouTube channel. And like we said, take us wherever you go, or if you're heading to work, tell us in the comments. Are you heading to work? Are you heading to the store? What's going on? Where are you watching us from? We want to know.
Yes, definitely. I know my mom takes us to work.
Does she really?
With her. Yes. She leaves it up and then just throws it in her cup holder.
Yeah.
And listens to it.
It's like
a
podcast.
Yeah, where it's 100% a podcast. It's kind of how we like to do things around here. Less news, more podcasty, and
more
hanging out and learning things about Lauren, especially because she's not normally here.
And learning things about our viewers, because we like to know where West Texas is weighing in on things. Let us know by scanning the QR code on your screen or by logging on to firstalert7.com/vote. Unless you're driving and you're treating this like a podcast, then please don't do that. But as soon as you get to your destination, weigh in. We want West Texas to let us know what's going on. We've got, first of all, a trivia question for you guys.
Yes.
I can't read that.
Oh.
Sorry.
Do you need me to read it?
Which country has the most time zones? I feel like it's either Russia or the United States. But also, oh wait, that's time changes. I was going to say also aren't there countries that don't do time change, but it's time change, not time zones.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know. I feel like it's the U.S. because we have like 4 in the continental U.S. Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern. But then we also have Alaska is on their own time zone. And then like our territories are on their own time zone as well. I don't know what it is, but
do they count? Territories?
They belong to the United States, so yes. Definitely not England, because England's not that big. I was thinking if it's not the U.S.
It's got to be Russia, because Russia's big.
Russia, because Russia is huge.
I'm going the U.S.
I was going to say, I feel like it's the U.S. because there's at least 5 that I know of just for us. I mean, Russia is huge. I don't know about really time zones not in the U.S. So I don't either. Like, I couldn't even, picture it. So we're both going with the U.S. But yes.
All right, on to our next question. Sawyer, I know the answer to this one, but most of the time, how are you feeling at the end of the day? I feel tired.
Well, it depends. I wish I could combo these, because yes, I'm tired, but I'm also relieved because I'm relieved that the day is over. I'm like, thank God, another day over. I can go home now and just rest on the couch and take my nap and hang out as Lauren is yawning. But yes, I'm tired all the time though. So by the end of the day, no, I'm already tired. I'm tired now. When I wake up, I'm looking forward to my nap coming up in the afternoon. So I think I'm gonna go with relieved. Because
I literally wake up every morning excited to go back to bed.
I'm like, okay, only 8-9 hours till my nap. Great. Thank you.
I wake up every morning. When my alarm goes off at 3 a.m., all I can think about is how excited I am to go back to sleep. And then I mess myself up by not going to bed early.
I was going to say, she doesn't nap most of the time, and then she stays up late, and then she complains, and I'm like, well,
and then I'm upset.
You did this to yourself. So
and then I wake up at 3 a.m. and I'm so grateful for the fact that I get to go to bed soon.
Yes. No, I'm going to go with relieved. Some days it does feel like the day flew by, but 99% of the time, no. These days drag. So I'm going to go with relieved because I was just touching it but it might be my necklace as well. Okay. Sorry. My necklace is hitting my mic. My bad. But no, I'm always tired. Like, I'm tired when I walk in the door. So definitely by the end of the day, I'm relieved because, yes, I'm glad the day is over.
Get to go back to sleep.
And get to go, yes, rest and hang out and do other stuff. All right.
Speaking of needing some sleep, Sawyer, we need sleep because of our work. We love what we do, but we are very tired. What is your dream workplace feature? Do we want a nap room, free food and snacks, a game room, or an outdoor workspace? Ooh, this is hard.
I'm actually not going with a nap room. Like, I love naps, but I feel like napping at work would be
No,
weird.
yeah, I don't think I'd be able to nap at work. But free food and snacks and an outdoor game workspace. Outdoor workspace sounds pretty nice.
I feel like free food and snacks would be nice. I love when there's food in here. It's great. It's very nice. However, I feel like we'd still get the short end of stick because, like, it wouldn't be here at
3 a.m.
when we are. I feel like a game room would be fun because we've discussed before how I'd like a pool table and maybe a foosball table just to kind of, like, if there's downtime, go.
That's the problem is I don't have time for a
true.
game room.
Most people don't.
And I'm not staying past my shift to play in a game room.
Mary said hello, good morning, have a blessed
Mary.
day. Good morning, Mary. Thank you for joining us. I kind of want to say outdoor workspace because, as you all know, probably, hopefully, we are in Music City Mall. And so we don't have any windows to the outside. We have a big window looking into the mall, which is a whole thing. But anyway, but we have nothing looking outside. So, like, when it's raining or when there's any active weather, I feel shut out because I don't know what's going on truly outside. And we have our iCam, but it's down the street at the Chase Bank building. I think it's Chase Bank. And so sometimes it's doing nothing there, but it's pouring here or vice versa. And it's just like, well, I don't know. So it'd be nice to have an outdoor workspace or like a patio. Like at my old station that I used to work at, we had a weather patio, and it was nice. It was decently sized, and it was fenced in, so like only people from the station could go out there. And we actually did our first weathers from it.
Did you really?
Yeah, we had a camera out there in a little box, and we had a monitor and everything, and a TV, so we could see like what was actually on air. And we would do our first weather from out there. But it was so nice because we also had like a local nursery like sponsor it, and so they would come in every season and spruce it up. So like at Christmas time, they would put little Christmas lights out there. Halloween, fall time, they would put pumpkin and hay and squashes, and so it was always really nice to go out there. It was funny though because it was Minnesota, so like half the time, especially during the winter, there was snow out there, and then at the noon the sun would come out and I'd be blinded by the snow because it's like super bright, and so I would always be like squinting and be like, I can't see you guys, I can't read the numbers. But it was really nice, and it was just nice to be able to go out there and be like, oh, is it snowing? Oh yeah, it is snowing, and like look outside.
Yeah.
Even if we just had like a window to look outside.
Look outside.
Nice.
Sawyer just wants window.
We do. I don't. But
we
we
do
have
feel
no windows.
I think I also am gonna pick outdoor workspace because like it's time goes by in this place because you don't see outside, and so we're like in here for hours with no window,
no idea what's going on outside.
No idea what's going on like actually outside, and like with my job, I get to go outside more frequently because I drive to like my interviews and I go shoot stories and stuff outside. But I think I would really like having an outdoor workspace, especially because like we work from 3 a.m. to noon, and there's no sun for half of that.
No.
So I like to spend as much time out in the sun as possible. That's like when I go home after work, I just sit on my patio in the sun for as long as I can because I just feel like I miss it. I miss the sun. And so, I definitely think an outdoor workspace would be nice. I'd like to like eat my lunch out there.
I was gonna say it'd be nice to be able to like eat a snack for us or eat lunch outside and just hang out. I know sometimes you, especially Lauren, will just go outside because there is some grass kind of out by our door and just like sit out there and eat or just hang out in the grass. But Yeah. that
I'd
would
like
be
some
nice.
tables, like a
Yes.
bench to sit out there.
Marilyn Smith said, "Good morning, ladies.
Mary,
Happy
good
Monday.
morning."
Wishing you both a great week." Thank you, Marilyn.
Thank you, Marilyn.
All right. How many more do we have? We
have one more.
Okay.
And we're all workspace related today.
Yes, this is
Carlos, our
interesting.
producer, how are you feeling about your workspace, Carlos? Should we be concerned? I don't know what Carlos works from midnight to 8, and so he gets several hours without anybody here.
Yes.
So I wonder if he was feeling like he was missing the
Lonely.
workspace.
Yeah, maybe.
We love you, Carlos.
Yes, we do. You're great.
The best way to describe your workspace is very organized, mostly neat, a little messy, and controlled chaos.
Lauren, yours is
I
controlled
know
chaos.
mine is controlled chaos.
Yes,
Mine
it's
is absolutely
100%
controlled chaos. I know where everything is, but it is.
If you walk by and you don't know Lauren, her
It's a mess.
definitely looks messy.
But
sure.
I know where everything is, and it all has a space. Mostly. It's just a little, it's very controlled chaos.
I'm going to go with
Yours is,
mostly neat or very organized. I mean,
Yeah.
the weather center is relatively clean. Obviously, it has to be on camera, so we don't have a ton of clutter back here. And all of our like stuff, or at least my stuff, is shut away in a little drawer. So I would go with pretty organized or
No.
mostly neat.
mine is definitely not. Mine is
Go with mostly
controlled
neat, I guess.
chaos. Mine could probably also be considered a little messy.
My house, though, would definitely be. I would go with a little messy, not controlled chaos, but it's. Oh yes, our director says it looks lived in. I guess
Your house? Yeah.
Yes.
My house is very organized and very neat. My roommate likes to keep it very, 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 very clean, and so it is very organized and very neat. Well, and we like to keep it organized and neat. I like my home to feel less chaos. I work in a very chaotic environment.
Yes.
And so I feel like my life is always chaotic at work. And so
So
I
you
like
like to have control of that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I
Well,
like
agree.
my life at home to not be chaotic and
Mine is mostly neat and mostly clean. I mean, maybe a little on the messy side, just depending on like what day of the week it is. But for the most part, I would go with.
if it's laundry day, my room is a disaster.
I was gonna say exactly. Like if I'm drying laundry on my laundry rack, there's like stuff. Like Sunday, usually I'm trying to take the trash out, so there's like 3 different trash bags,
Yeah.
like all sitting on the floor because I like to go take it all out at one time. But I'll kind of like grab this trash bag from here, grab this trash bag from here, and then kind of I'll put them up by my like door before I take them all out. But anyway, but most of the time, I would say my house at least is a little on the messy side, but still.
See, I think I'm
organized.
the complete opposite. My work environment is chaotic and messy and all over the place, but my home is clean, very, very organized. Everything's all in its places there. I keep the kitchen clean.
I mean, and mine is too, but like I said, a little messy.
Yeah.
Like, and
I mean,
like
like
I said,
you live
depending
there.
on the day too. Yeah, like, you know.
I clean chaotically and obsessively when I get home from work because I am doing everything I can to keep myself awake for as long as possible so that I go to bed early. So I like just as soon as I get home, that's just all I do is just like clean everything. And so it gets cleaned way too often because I'm like, as soon as I get home, I got to clean everything. And then like Katie comes home and Katie cleans everything because she has to have everything clean before she goes to bed. And so we're very like, we're just obsessively cleaning
I love
all the
that.
time.
That's great.
But my work desk is that's not the case. Please don't come visit the studio and see my work desk because it's a little bit of a disaster actually. But like I said, I know where everything is. I do know where everything is in there.
My mother says, Sawyer, your house is very organized. Doing laundry doesn't count.
Yeah.
So I guess
It is clean.
Well, like I said, it's a
I was
little
saying, I've
on the
never seen
messy
your-
side, but for the most part, it's clean. You've seen
I've
my
never.
house.
No,
You've
I'm
been to
saying
my
I've
house.
never seen your house not clean.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Yeah.
you've been here before. I promise.
No, I've definitely been. I've never seen it not clean.
But my mother says good morning, and Ella says good morning as well. And then my mom said that about my house. But anyway, we should take a quick live look outside this morning over the skies of, I have no idea where we're looking. Odessa? Yay, good guess.
Oh, and the sun rose.
Yes, the sun is starting to
Can we do
make its way
extra
up in the sky.
outside?
No.
I miss the sun.
We can go outside during the break. But yes, we will be back in just a couple of minutes with the First Alert forecast. Stay here on Wake Up West Texas Extra and make sure to take us with you wherever you go. Download our app on your television, your phone, your iPad, your computer, whatever. Join us every morning from 5 to 7 on Wake Up West Texas and from 7 to 9 on Wake Up West Texas Extra. You can also watch us live on the First Alert 7 Facebook page, which many of you are, and YouTube channel as well. Stay with us.
Now from the First Alert 7 Weather Center, here's meteorologist Sawyer McElroy.
Good morning and happy Monday, everybody. Here's a look at those temperatures as we do start off the day. It is a little bit chilly across West Texas and southeast New Mexico, with temperatures sitting in the 30s, 40s, and a few 50s as well. It is 49 currently in Midland, 46 here in Odessa. Winds anywhere from being calm to 10 miles per hour. And we are starting off the day with a few clouds, but otherwise quiet conditions this morning. Heading through the day, though, expect clouds to increase, and we are looking to see some shower chances coming up tonight as we head into our Tuesday as well. The good news is these are looking like just good old rain showers. No severe weather or even really thunderstorms are expected. Temperatures today going to be on the cooler side, below normal for this time of year, with highs only into the 60s and 70s. A little bit warmer than yesterday, but still on the cool side. 71 for Midland and Odessa today, 74 for Pecos, 72 for Fort Stockton, 75 for Presidio. Here's a look at that First Alert 7 10-day forecast, where we are going to see things cooling down a little bit more as we head into our Tuesday, with those rain showers on the way. About a 60% chance of showers for our Tuesday, then clearing things out and warming things up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, ahead of some more active weather this weekend. And we are looking to see some severe weather coming up Saturday and Sunday as well, so it is something to keep in mind as we head through this week.
Pretty nice. I'll take it.
Not too bad. I mean, I like it. It's not too far off from where we should be for this time of year. Even, you know, with those temperatures in the 80s later this week, but not too bad.
It's good spring weather.
I love it. I'll take it.
All right. Well, over the last few weeks, I've had the absolute pleasure of introducing you guys to several children in the foster care system across West Texas, and this week's no different. This week, we're going to talk about a 17-year-old who ages out of the foster system in December. Take a look.
Finding Family, brought to you by One Accord for Kids, with support from 210 Equipment Rentals.
Xander is the kind of kid who lights up a room without even saying a word. At 17, he's nonverbal and communicates through sounds and physical responses, letting those around him know when he's excited, curious, or in need of any kind of comfort. He loves being held and shown affection, and thrives when the people around him are active and engaged. Xander enjoys being read to, listening to music, and feeling the beat and vibrations of the world around him. He especially loves the outdoors, taking walks and sitting outside just to take it all in. And family means everything to him. He participates in any activity as much as he can, from movie nights in the living room to family dinners and outings with everyday routines. And now, Xander's ready for his forever family. A family with plenty of affection to give, the patience to meet his daily needs, and the commitment to include him in every part of their lives. His forever parents will advocate for him, snuggle with him, and show him unconditional love every single day. You can take a look at Xander's full heart gallery and adoption information that's up on our website, firstalert7.com. Reporting for Finding Family, Lauren Munt, First Alert 7 News. I forgot what's next. Yes, I need to scroll down. I was getting ready to talk about, well, you know what, I'm just going to talk about it anyway. I'm going to talk about Finding Family. I didn't realize that there was another, I produced this show. I knew that there was something, but I wasn't paying attention. I want to talk about it, though. I want to talk about Finding Family and just the importance of foster adoption in the Permian Basin. It's been really cool to get to hear about these children and learn more about their stories and share them with all of you guys, because foster adoption is so important to our society, and it's just, there's not enough foster families here in the Permian Basin, and so oftentimes these kids are sent away to places like Houston or Dallas, and they're from West Texas, they've lived in West Texas, and they're being sent away because there's just not enough families here in West Texas. So if you feel like that's something that you want to get started on, we've got information on how you can start your foster process on our website, that's firstalert7.com.
I love that.
I'm really cool. The program that we're doing with is Heart Gallery of West Texas. They're with the One Accord, they're with Attic, and they do some really incredible work here in the Permian Basin.
And you know, adoption is important to you, Lauren, because 2 of your siblings are adopted?
Both of my brothers are adopted, thanks to segments like this from Finding Family. It was something that we had years ago that I believe it was Tatum Hubbard that used to do this segment before I took it over, and one of the stories made my parents decide they wanted to start their journey. So hopefully that does the same for you guys, and we get more foster kids here in the Permian Basin, because it's just, we need to bring them home. They need to come back to West Texas. And
I eventually would love to at least adopt, but you know, still on the young side, still.
I was gonna say, I'm not.
Still can barely support myself, so that is not in the cards for now. But eventually, hopefully, that is my goal.
Yeah.
But right now, we are going to take a little bit of a break to do a Wake Up West Texas cut-in on First Alert 7. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes. Stay with us.
From First Alert 7 News, this is a Wake Up West Texas news and weather update.
Good morning, I'm Lauren Munt here with meteorologist Sawyer McElroy. Sawyer, how's it looking outside?
Yeah, you know, it is a little bit of a chilly start to our day. Definitely want to grab those jackets as you're headed out the door this morning. Looking at those First Alert weather headlines, we do have rain chances south of I-10 in areas west of the Pecos today and into tonight. Temperatures warming through the week with severe weather likely coming up this weekend, so that is something to keep in mind as we head through this week. Here's a live look outside over the skies of Pecos this morning. Gas is 379 there, guys. That's nice. Temperatures currently sitting in the 30s, 40s, and a few 50s as well. Like I mentioned, a little bit of a chilly start to the day, so grab those jackets as you're headed out the door. 49 currently in Midland, 46 here in Odessa, and those winds anywhere from being calm to about 10 miles per hour. We are starting off the day with a few clouds, but otherwise quiet conditions across the region. And as we head through the day, temperatures are going to remain on the cooler side, still below normal for this time of year, with highs only warming to the 60s and 70s by this afternoon and evening. 71 for Midland and Odessa today, 74 for Pecos, 72 for Fort Stockton, 75 for Presidio, and winds through the day anywhere from about 10 to 20 miles per hour, with strongest winds expected across portions of southeast New Mexico. Like I mentioned, though, some rain showers possible starting tonight, continuing into Tuesday as well, especially for areas west of the Pecos coming up tonight. Then tomorrow we are looking to see those rain chances across portions of southeast New Mexico into the Permian Basin. 49 overnight for Midland, 50 overnight for Odessa. And here's a look at that first alert 7-10 day forecast. A little bit cooler for our Tuesday, only high of about 68. Then warmer and drier coming up Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday before some more shower and storm chances coming up for this weekend, with the potential for severe weather as well.
All right, thank you. So we're returning now to your news headlines. We're tracking crime where Brewster County deputies and Border Patrol arrested 2 men after they received reports of trespassing. Take a look. The sheriff's office said it happened on private property southeast of Marathon. That was early Saturday morning. Now, the 2 suspects were from Mexico, and officials determined that they had entered the country illegally. They were referred to agents for processing and removal. And also in far west Texas, out of Presidio, 2 people were taken to the hospital after a car accident yesterday morning. The Presidio County Sheriff's Office says it was called to US 67 around 9 a.m. That's where they found the driver, a 66-year-old from Midland, who had lost control of her car on a curve south of Marfa while she was attempting to avoid wildlife on the road. The Sheriff's Office says that she veered off the road and into a field, and both the driver and the passenger had minor injuries and were taken to the Alpine Hospital for further treatment. We're going to have another check of the news and weather in 30 minutes, but for now, keep it right here on First Alert 7 or join us over on Wake Up West Texas Extra. That's streaming on all platforms, including on YouTube and Facebook. Tune in. You don't want to miss it. There's extra fun, extra headlines, and extra weather.
From First Alert 7 News, with coverage of the Permian Basin, you're watching Wake Up West Texas Extra.
We are back. Thank you for streaming us here on Wake Up West Texas Extra. We had a quick news and weather update up on First Alert 7. And now we're back here streaming and ready to chat with you on Facebook, well, I don't know if I have YouTube Live up, but chat with us. Comment below. Let us know what's going on, and we'll talk to you.
We did have Belinda say good morning.
Good morning,
and
Belinda.
Chris Kavanaugh said, First Alert 7 family, good morning extra. Good morning, Chris. Thanks for joining us.
I missed all of those messages.
You have
Oh, I see them.
all the
okay.
comments pulled up.
Yeah, I see them now.
Where are we at in the
They
show?
were-
I need to figure that
They had fallen to the top because we have so many new people joining us. If you're just now joining us, welcome. Thanks for joining us for Wake Up West Texas Extra. We stream this trivia show. Not trivia. It's not a trivia show.
We do have trivia, though.
Let's get to trivia.
We should make it a trivia show.
We should just make it a trivia show.
All
We stream this show every day for 2 hours after our Wake Up West Texas show, and we do fun things like trivia and West Texas Weighs In. So let us know, if you're watching, comment, what country has the most time zones?
Lauren and I went with U.S. We're probably wrong, but that's fine. Because last time we had trivia questions, we did terrible. We went with the United States, though, because at least to my knowledge, the U.S. has at least 5, if not 6. Because in the continental U.S., we have 4. Pacific, Mountain, Central, Eastern. And then I know Alaska has its own time zone. I don't know about Hawaii. And then I know like our territories have one too, like off the East Coast. So that's what, 5, 6 that I can think of right now. We're thinking if it's not the US, we're thinking Russia, because Russia is just so big of a country.
Carlos, our producer, Carlos, I need to know, does it include the territories? Yes.
Okay.
It does include our territories. Okay, then I feel confident that it's the U.S. If we're including our territories.
Yeah, I don't know.
That seems right to me.
And like, I think Guam is all in its own time zone, and that's a US territory.
Yeah.
So
then, okay. I feel good about it. Okay.
and that's like it's like right next to the weird time zone where like if you go just a little bit west, you're like a whole day ahead.
That's wild.
Yes. Anyway, so we're thinking the U.S. We'll have to see coming up in just, 20-ish minutes, give or take, and see if Lauren and I are wrong once again. But I don't think that we are. And if we are, I think our backup, which we're going with, is Russia. And I feel like if it's not the U.S., it's
I don't know.
Russia or maybe
Brazil could sneak in on us there.
Brazil.
I just kind of feel